Good morning. Just, it's good morning. It's still morning. Very informal tea with me today because I didn't really feel like getting out of bed. Not that the rest of them have been particularly formal or anything like that. Today's tea with me, I got coffee. I hope you guys will still allow me to speak. Because this morning, got my coffee, got my cashew nuts, and got my lotus spread. This is what I have with cashew nuts every morning before I go to the gym, which I'm going to attempt to go to today. Basically, Annie's been on a bit of a romantic roller coaster ride the past few weeks. And I've come out of it having learned so much more, and I've grown so much. One of the things that particularly stood out to me is if you don't know if someone's into you, they ain't into you. If they ain't about you, if you were confused, I read that somewhere, like that you should never be confused about whether somebody likes you or not, whether it's your friend or your romantic partner. Like, no one who's down for you will ever cause you to feel confused or confused about it. You know what I mean? Oh God, I've done it again. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've gone through a series of not exchanges. What's the word? I've gone through a series of encounters with people who generally, you like them, they're really nice, they're exciting, they make you feel some way, but you can't quite gauge how they feel about you, whether they're interested in you for the moment, or they're interested in you for the long haul, or whether they're just in a weird phase in their life, or whatever is going on, you can't gauge. And then I encountered people who just, once you meet them, you just know, like, you're about to ride. Sorry. I feel like now, at 25, I can recognize what it feels like when people, no matter where they come into your lives, who they are invested in you and care about you, really care about you. And I genuinely believe that I don't think there should ever be a doubt in your mind. And if there is a doubt in your mind, not like your own insecurities, but if there's a doubt in your mind and you're looking at these person's actions, the way they speak to you, what they said to you, you should, it's hard, but you should consider that and go and try and find new energies to be around that don't make you feel that way. And I remember when I read that statement of, like, if they ain't about you, they ain't about you, I was like, no, well, you don't know what they've been through. You don't know, like, you don't know. I felt defensive because it meant that I was allowing myself to be treated subpar because of my own insecurities and because of my own curiosity. Curiosity is a big one for me. And also my own toxic trait of feeling like I can bring people around to me, because I've always kind of grown up being a relatively, I always say I'm acquired taste, like, oh, you don't like me now, but wait for it. Like, if someone, anybody else get that, where they like, someone doesn't like you, like, but wait until you see how amazing I am, and then you'll regret it. But as you get older, like, it's a lot of time and effort you got to put into doing that. And then you have to think about why you don't feel like you're amazing in and of yourself without having that person's approval. And usually those people are like, you take a step back and then you realize, oh, it wasn't worth it. It was worth it for the experience and what you learned, but it wasn't worth it for how you invested your emotions in wanting to get that approval or that nod or yes. And again, this isn't just a romantic relationship. This is in friendships as well. It can be with family, anyone. You need to have confidence within yourself and love yourself enough to make sure that you are around the right people who are fueling you, who are encouraging you, who are supporting you, who are championing you. There's a lightness to it. You know what that feels like, So now my goal is to only go towards what is good for me. Not that you can avoid the bad, but in terms of what I invest in and what I engage, if it ain't coming back to me 100%, there's no point in doing it. I think it was really nice to know the feeling of, particularly for me, in a romantic setting, what is it like when you have that absolute confirmation that somebody is into you. I like you. I like you. Okay, cool. Well, let's go from there. You skip a lot of anxiety and what's happening, where are we going, blah, 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 blah. It just, you should know. You should know if somebody's into you. You deserve to know. You deserve to feel amazing. You deserve to feel appreciated. Especially appreciated by yourself. Yeah. So, guys, please, can we just all be honest with ourselves and set our standards higher for ourselves? If they ain't about you, they ain't about you. If they are about you, then you will know.